That woman is a damn fool. Her, not the first baby mom, but the second one that's going on blasting everybody. You're a damn fool yourself.
Yeah.
So you went out there and aired out his dirty laundry and everything before you got pregnant, like a
You know,
jackass,
he deserve it. He deserve it. I'm sorry.
So did
I'm just saying,
what
these
she
women
did?
are
Did
over
it
30,
work?
right?
huh?
What she did it work? Did
Absolutely
her
not.
blasting him? Did it hurt
No.
him? Did it affect him?
I
Oh,
mean,
it may have with the
Well,
pellet.
well,
You just thinking
yes.
about a trade.
No,
Well, hold on, hold on.
no,
It will
no.
affect.
Let me tell you why not. With a man, a young man will get away with this. Now, if he did something illegal, then it would hurt him. But for men like this is an opportunity for a redemption story of a man who became overweight because he was depressed because of an injury, and he didn't really know how to handle
Yeah.
his life.
Answer is that women can't take L's. They cannot take L's. And you actually answered the question already earlier when you said that darn, what did you say? You said women lie to themselves. So she wants the baby. That's why she threatened being pregnant. So that was her way out. If you get with a high, I don't know, value man, $200 million contract, got a contract with Jordan type of guy, and he actually brings you out in public, or you have his seed, his very first one, to her, that was redemption from being a corn star. And that is now ruined because another lady got there first. Because I think I've heard a few ladies say you can have a baby, but most women want to have the first one. That's kind of like a big validating thing for a man. And I guarantee you, if you read those text messages that he was sending out, she really thought she had a chance at being that first woman. You know, he's doing all this for me. I'm the top woman. That's why she's trying to assert her dominance, because she can't take an L. So she was saying, all the rest of you hoes, I know all about you. Nah, she don't know. She feels blindsided. And I've seen women do this. Obviously, it's been done to me before. Most dudes, it's been done to you before, where it just makes you scratch your head like, why? What are you gaining from this? It's really that they can't take an L. They created a version of life that's going to happen in their head with you, and you ruined it by simply being a dude.
And it's so dangerous too, because that's how women start to get those gears running where they like want to ruin your life. Like they want to be vindictive. Like, they don't want to let you go and they stalking you and things are happening and you're like, what's up with this? And then it's like what we were talking about in the last topic is like that's why you need to have that discipline, because every woman you come across don't mean you any good. She may have the smile, she may, but her heart is rotten. Her soul is rotten. And when y'all are talking and the conversation and the text messages are going back and forth, is really only when things hit the fan where you really going to see what she made of.
But too, like I think
Bars.
men do that, but then some guys do know. They just don't let them go. They just keep messing with them and until like it becomes too damn late.
Yeah, but when men got
Lion.
like open free coochie, they it's the women. It's both. But I think that a lot of times we as women just don't. We just stay in denial. And I'm not saying that men don't do it, because what you allow will continue. So, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, some men, when they have the access to that, they're not necessarily going to let it go. They might treat you different. They might not give you as much or modify what they're doing, but they still want to have sex with you. It's for the woman to say to take that L and just be like, it is what it is. And unfortunately they don't, and you run into situations where cutting those ties are harder than they have to be.
Well, that's why men need to
And you on
lead.
Instagram claiming you pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, well, I also say this.
With the
I
subject
can only
was-
imagine that it's devastating to create a version of your relationship in your mind when you think you're the main chick, to only find out publicly that you're one of the side chicks. That got to be devastating.
I think the girl that even got pregnant was a side chick, honestly.
They're all side chicks in my
Yeah,
head.
they all just he wasn't with none of them women. And on top of this, that woman is a damn fool. Her, not the first baby mom, but the second one that's going on blasting everybody. You're a damn fool yourself.
Yeah.
So you went out there and aired out his dirty laundry and everything before you got pregnant, like a
You know,
jackass.
he deserve it. He deserve it. I'm sorry.
So did
I'm
what
just saying,
what
these
she
women
did?
are
Did
over
it
30,
work?
right?
Huh?
What she did it work?
Absolutely
Did her
not.
blasting him? Did it hurt him? Did it affect him?
I mean,
Oh, it may have with the Pelicans.
Well,
You think
yes.
about a trade.
No.
Well, hold on.
No,
It will affect.
Let me tell you why not. With a man, a young man will get away with this. Now, if he did something illegal, then it would hurt him. But for men like this is an opportunity for a redemption story of a man who became overweight because he was depressed because of an injury, and he didn't really know how to handle his life. And what he did is he spent time with women trying to find comfort and love.
that's exactly what the story they're gonna
He makes
say.
some mistakes. He makes some mistakes in the foolishness and the folly of his youth. It's a see, you know what I'm saying? It's a redemption story.
Nah.
If he's over 30, it's different. At his age,
Nah,
he can flip this around.
If he was white,
He's
I'd
been
be
too
all
lazy,
for it.
right? For how many years has he been lazy? So how he's going to change just like that?
Nah, if he was white, I would be right there with you. But
I
he's
hope
not
they
white.
don't trade him like they talking
So
about doing.
this is actually where you get this is where you get a bad rap as a black athlete. You only get one shot with this stuff, for real. And with what I can say is you can be big enough already. So if he was Michael Jordan status, Michael Jordan would literally nothing could almost hurt him. Even the things that were supposed to hurt him didn't really hurt him that bad, right? But he's not at that status yet. And the worst part, the same thing is going to happen with him and happen with Ja Morant, is that once you get painted in a certain light, you are no longer endorsable in certain markets.
Thank you.
So anything kids, like Zion is a kid himself, so he can most kids know about his stats and all that stuff growing up in South Carolina, all that type of stuff. He's no longer marketable. Nickelodeon, Disney, forget it. You're no longer endorsable to those people. And they don't realize with these type of scandals, that's what they're doing. Because somebody made the point that not only was he was such a huge prospect, that's how he even made most of his money before he even got in the league. He has no no commercials, nothing really right now for somebody who's this fresh in the league. He's completely,
all he has to do is win.
So
All he has to do is win.
He's not going to.
Winning is everything.
He ain't gonna do it in New Orleans.
He's not going to, Sir Hale, because we got to pay attention. I don't know if anybody here is religious or not. The universe will not let the Zions win. This is why Iverson don't have a ring. When you don't got your life in order in certain kind of ways, I'm telling you, go back and check the history of NBA champions. Most of these men have been married, more disciplined than the Zion Williamsons and the Ja Morants. The universe won't let them win. They can never win the last game of the season. James Harden likely never get in the ring. He be in dreams every other Sunday. Don't ask me what I was doing in there, just research, but he be in there.
What about Chris Paul?
Huh?
What about Chris Paul? He ain't got no scandal.
You know what? But I was gonna say he just
No, Chris Paul just straight up cursed, man. I tell
but
people
he lived that type of life. Yes, the Chris Pauls, the universe will let him win.
Nah, that man is cursed.
When they was together, though, when he was playing with James, he might have got some of that James.
Wait.
No. So that's a good point, though. One country cookie. It's the lack of discipline from James Harden is why they could not win those last games. I don't know if you remember, but you had to live in Houston. What James Harden was doing in between games, he was in the strip club with me.